Tom Beltran, Dave Urick back from Faith Christian High School in Arvada. We've got 1:45 to go in the second quarter. Faith Christian on 2. Micah Twiddell runs. Lead 14-0. Big play for the Brush defense. 3rd and 12 for Faith Christian at their own 39-yard line. Receivers split out to the left and right. Twiddell is in a shotgun. Roach will reset. And now we've got a flag down, and I believe there was movement on Faith Christian. That'll drive them back 5 more yards. Now, they did have a 3rd and 19 on the first drive of the game, a drive or a possession that they did not score, but they picked up the first down on a gain of 22 on a pass out to Isaac Henry, so the Bead Diggers are very well aware that Faith Christian can certainly pick up this first down.
And they have the pass patterns to get their guys into those teams when we're in a cover 3, sort of a zone defense. So we'll have to see what Brush comes up with. We have one free safety back, and then our corners are about 7 yards off the ball with trips on the left side.
Evan Marshall's the outside receiver to the left on 3rd and 17. Twiddell is rolling that way. Here comes Price. Sets up, goes along the sideline. That pass is caught. Oh, my Lord. The first down inside the 50 to the 45. Knocked out of bounds. It's Owen Bill, a gain of 21. It happens to the Bead Diggers again. Oh, my goodness. A perfect pass by Twiddell, but that keeps the drive alive at the Bead Digger 45 with 1:38 to go. And essentially, Faith Christian is looking for a 3-touchdown lead going into the locker room. On 1st and 10. An outstanding pass by Twiddell, who awaits the snap. There was movement, but no flag. He runs to his right, looks for a block. There's a flag down along the sideline of the 40, down to the 30, back to the inside. He's down at the 26. It's a pickup of 19 yards, but this one is coming way back, and it's holding against Faith Christian.
Indication is holding against the Eagles.
And the Bead Diggers needed that break badly.
Boy, when Faith runs, this offense loves to run from sideline to sideline. They'll pitch it left, and then your defense has to run clear over to the left. And when they pitch it right, it's the same thing back that way. And when they do that, like on that play, they had at least 2 guys pulling. They have so many blockers out there at the point of attack that, you know, there's so much traffic, it's hard for those bigger linebackers and defensive linemen to fight through.
Well, that penalty will take them back to the 47. It amounts to an 8-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage, 1st and 18. Faith Christian has 2 timeouts remaining. But this possession really is all about the Brush defense. You cannot allow this team to score with a 2-touchdown lead at home in the 2A semifinal. Twiddell in a shotgun, awaiting the snap. Has it, rolls to his right. He might want to throw. Now he heaves it up the sideline. That pass is going to be, he was on the sideline, out of bounds. It was caught by Nolan Beasley at the 30, but an excellent call by the official. His foot was out of bounds, and you only need 1 foot inbounds, but he didn't have it. If not, that would have been a gain of 23.
You know, we kind of relaxed a little bit. Our safety had a hard time coming over there, and he kind of relaxed like he didn't really think they were going to throw the football. And that's going to happen when you go up against a team like Faith, who does a really good job at throwing the ball down the field accurately.
2nd down and 18 from their own 47-yard line. The Bead Diggers haven't had the football much since their opening possession. And Twiddell setting up a screen pass up the middle. Pass is incomplete, tipped away by Tyson Larrick. It was intended, I believe, for Beasley. Larrick read that beautifully. Well, that's just too bad that he couldn't actually pick it off. If not, it would have been a touchdown.
Yeah, there was nobody there that was going to, you know, it was right there in the middle of the field, and there was nobody there except for Twiddell that could have made the tackle had he caught the football. But you have to give him credit. Good job of feeling that screen coming on, feeling those offensive linemen releasing him to chase the quarterback. He held back and made the play.
3rd down and 18. The Bead Diggers are going through what Platte Valley went through last week, a first-half blitz. And we've got another timeout being called with 1:20 to go. That's their second timeout. No matter what your loan needs, stop by High Plains Bank at 502 Central Avenue in Wiggins today. Also inquire about checking and savings accounts as well as CDs at High Plains Bank in Wiggins. So when play does resume, it's 3rd and 18 for Faith Christian at their own 47-yard line. In all the meetings Brush and Faith Christian have had, the Bead Diggers are 0-6 lifetime. I mean, there was only one game back in 2000 where the Bead Diggers had a down year. It was a regular season game. They lost by 5 touchdowns, that they were not competitive. I'm not saying they're not competitive in this game, but on the scoreboard right now, Faith Christian does lead 14-0.
Faith's got over 25 offensive plays compared to about 15 for us. So they've doubled our offensive opportunities.
Third down and 18 to go for Faith Christian at their own 47-yard line. Another opportunity for the Beat Diggers to make a play on third down. Twiddell in a shotgun. 3-step drop. Sets up. Heaving up the left side. That pass is going to be tipped up, and it's an incomplete or intercepted incomplete. Tipped up by Melendez. And Hefner nearly had it off the deflection. Oren Toole was the intended receiver at the 35-yard line. That was a duck that the Beat Diggers could have intercepted.
Yep, and now they're going to punt the football to us, and hopefully we're going to be able to set up a good return here with some good blocking up front there by our linebackers and defensive linemen.
Well, the Beat Diggers should have terrible field position, though, if Evan Marshall gets off a decent punt. On 4th and 18, with a minute 14 to go before halftime, the Beat Diggers do have 2 timeouts. Awaiting the snap, it's low. Here come the Beat Diggers. He gets it off, and that one is very short. It's going to bounce at the 32-yard line, and now fielded by Kukas. Takes off to the 40-yard line, and he's down at the 45. And alert C.J. Kukas picks it up off a hop, and he picks up 13 yards in the play. The tackle was made by Nathan Rendell, and all of a sudden, Brush is 55 yards away from the end zone with a minute 2 to go and 2 timeouts. There is an opportunity for Brush.
They've got the personnel. I got to brag about CJ right there. It was the ball that bounced on. It's AstroTurf field, so the ball bounced a lot higher than what you're used to. And it had kind of a backspin on it, so it went straight up in the air. All the Faith kids were kind of standing around, and it was right there in front of CJ. He just ran up there and caught it and ran upfield. They're lucky they were able to catch him or tackle him right there. He would have gone even further.
Kukas is the quarterback on 1st and 10 for the 45-yard line. Kukas looking to throw that pass out in the right flat, incomplete. Intended for Melendez. He turned around, and the ball was already in the air. It'll be 2nd down and 10. That Faith Christian pressure was coming, which is why Kukas had to get rid of the ball.
Right. Melendez ran at 2, so about 3 yards down the field into the sideline. And then another player, I don't remember what number that was running another one a little bit deeper than him. And like you said, CJ threw it early, and Melendez wasn't looking back for the football.
2nd down and 10. The Beat Diggers have got to get up to that line of scrimmage because they took their time there. 59 seconds to go in the second. 14-0 Faith Christian, naked backfield. On 2nd down, Kukas rolls to his right, looking to throw underneath. The pass is caught by Tony Guzman. 1st down inside the 45 to the 42. It's a gain of 13. The Beat Diggers can race to the line of scrimmage, or they can call a timeout. You cannot huddle here with 53 seconds to go. The Beat Diggers are getting into a huddle, and that was a very short huddle.
They're walking up to that line of scrimmage, though, and they've got to start hustling.
On 1st and 10 for the Faith Christian 42, Kukas pass out is tipped up incomplete. Boy, that was dangerous. Ty Wilson nearly picked it off from the left flat, intended for Eric Garcia. 2nd down and 10 to go. That could have been disaster for Brush.
Well, Ty Wilson's the defensive end on our left side, and he's about 6'2", what the program says, 6'2", 185. And like you said, he just reached up with one hand and tried to bring it down like Brandon Marshall did on Thursday. And I'll tell you what, that could have been terrible because there was nobody here that would have been able to catch him as he ran into the end zone.
40 seconds to go. Kukas back to throw. Deep drop, looking over the middle of the pass. Is tipped up incomplete. Shea Hansen was the intended receiver at the 30, but it was overthrown. And it was nearly picked off over there by Alex Buckman, who already has an interception in this game. 3rd and 10 from the 42. And with 35 seconds to go, if they don't pick this up or come close to picking it up, I think you punt the ball, you cut your losses, and you go into halftime down 14-0. But once again, there is an opportunity on this play. And Eric Garcia is the quarterback. On 3rd and 10 from the 42. He's back to throw, looking, setting up, throws, rolls to his left, trying to get out of pressure, still running. Along the sideline, pass is knocked away. Intended for Hansen, breaking up by Armbruster. He's broken up nicely at the 32. 28 seconds to go. 4th and 10 from the 42. Okay, interesting decision here because if you go for it and you don't pick up the 1st down, Faith Christian will have some time to do something. So the only reason you go for it here is because you don't give the football back to Faith Christian with much time remaining.
Well, they need about 20 yards just to get within field goal range with 28 seconds left. So, whatever it is, they're going to have to go down the field.
Fourth down and 10 for the Faith Christian 42. Garcia under center, 3 receivers out to the right, and Garcia's back to throw, rolling to his right, wants to run out of pressure. He's going to be taken down back at the 45. As Faith Christian takes over the football with 23 seconds to go before halftime. Darren McCartney was able to throw down Garcia for the sack. And Faith certainly has time here. And they've got 1 timeout, though, remaining. 1 timeout.
Well, they've got the ability to go down the field. We've seen them throw the ball a couple times for completions, once for 22 yards and the other one was for 21. One was to Isaac Henry and the other one was to Orrin Toole.
It looks like they're going to just take this into halftime because they've got a deep back set up at the 35-yard line, and Twiddell will take a knee, and that'll be the end of the opening half. What a score. Faith Christian, 14. Rush nothing. We have reached halftime. You're listening to the 2009 Colorado High School Football Playoffs on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.